It's your man G. Louie with a special guest here on Dinner Now Podcast. We got Slim, Snoop Dogg cousin, come to join us. Fill in for my man clearly. If you feel me, what is his name?
Snoop Dogg, double G in the
I
house.
was typing it in. I had one G. He said, it's Snoop Dogg double G.
I had to correct him,
you,
y'all.
you know what I mean?
Get him on point.
So tell us, man. So we just gonna kick it straight on off. You know what I mean? Slim, where you from?
Meridian, Mississippi.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
an M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I boy.
Okay.
I'm original.
You're original. My dude was born in Mississippi. We was just looking that up today. It's called it is called, I just sent it to my mama because I'm filling out for my passport. And it was what she said? It was
Clarksville, Lauderdale,
the cable.
Yeah.
That's where my daddy was born.
Okay, I was born in Meridian, Mississippi.
Okay.
And moving to Detroit when I was 14.
Oh, okay.
And that was during the 67 riot.
Right.
That's when I first came up here.
Okay. So when you got up here, then what side of town did y'all move to?
We moved to the east side on Mount Elliott between Vernon and Charlevoix.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Then we moved to Belvedere for a minute. Then we moved to the Brewster Projects.
Oh, you grew up in the Brewsters, huh?
Yeah. If you weren't a fighter, you couldn't be in the Brewsters.
Okay.
You had to stay in the house. You couldn't come outside and play, man. I'm serious.
Right. It was thick like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And then by me coming from the South, I was born in the 50s, late 50s, and the KKK ran everything then.
Right.
You know, when we drank water, we go to the alley and drink out that water fountain. We couldn't drink out the front water fountain.
Oh, wow. So you really experienced all that.
I experienced the racism. I seen crosses burning every night.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. You was just able to just live through it and being able to not tell your story.
Without my grandfather, I'd probably be dead today. Because they would have killed me.
Because you was a wild boy.
I used to go to the white water fountain and drink.
Oh, you was like that, like
yes,
like,
fuck them. Fuck them.
Right, what they gonna do?
And they just chased me home, right? My grandfather used to run out on the porch with a shotgun. Y'all, pack of woods better get the fuck off my property.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather's name was John Wesley Naylor. They called my grandmother Big Mama.
Mm-hmm.
They called my mama Mud Deer.
So real South.
Real South.
I'm talking about real South.
Real
Southern
Look,
people.
When we woke up, my grandmother fixed a big ass brunch for us for breakfast.
How many kids was it? How many brothers and sisters you got?
Okay, I had 2 brothers. They deceased. And I had 5 sisters, only 1 left.
Oh, wow.
You know, so, but I've been strong. I have 1 daughter.
Right.
Her name is Shantanique Renee Mosley. I have 1 grandson. He's tatted on me, Malik.
Okay.
You know, his daddy is Arab, which I ain't no racist guy, you know. I just try to keep it real at all times. You know, ain't no sense in being fake.
Right. So how is Snoop Dogg your cousin?
Through my mother's side. No, my father's side. Henry Mosley.
Okay.
Henry Mosley, his mother was in the Black Panthers, was part of the Black Panthers. So was my mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? and that's when they first met. You know, and they became. She ended up marrying Snoop Daddy,
Which is,
which is who? Johnny.
I'm
Johnny.
saying, which is part of your
It was
daddy's
part
family.
of my daddy's family.
Okay.
That's who it was. You know, I had one of my brothers was given away because my mother she had 8 kids. So she gave one of my brothers, he was Johnny Lee Mosley, gave him to Miss Leela down in Mississippi. And she raised him, but he still didn't forget his mama.
Right. Say gave it to some. You just gave the baby away, huh?
Yeah,
Because she
because
couldn't raise all of them or
no,
something.
she couldn't.
Oh, okay.
Because during the time, the oppression, you got to realize about the oppression, right? Oppression is strong, man. If you got too many kids up in your house, you can't control them all. It's hard to control them. You can only control a certain amount, you know. And like by her having 5 girls and 3 boys, she had to deal with it. Then plus Miss Sarah Lee, which the one that raised my brother John Lee, the middle boy. I'm the baby. Henry was the oldest. John Lee was the middle. So Miss Sarah Lee said, "Yeah, I'll take him," and she took him.
And she took it.
She took him in and raised him, but she made sure that he knew who his mama was.
Mm-hmm.
You know how most adopted parents would just shy away
Right.
from the original mama, but
Right.
she didn't do that.
Right.
She always brought him over there to see us, and we played together. You know,
Right.
we just had fun. And he passed with cancer about 10 years ago, which I miss him. God bless his soul. You know, my oldest brother, he passed, 5 years ago. He lived in Oak Park, Michigan, you know, and I miss him.
Right. Of course. Of
You
course you're gonna
know,
miss your siblings. So what so when so have you ever met Snoop Dogg?
yeah, I done met him.
Okay, okay. What you mean that?
I got
Here or
no in California.
in California?
I got relatives in California.
Okay.
Rolling Heights, California, St. Bernardino, Watts. I got people all down there. Every now and then I go down there. Like I go to Mississippi every now and then. Because I got to keep a strong tie with my family.
Right. So
You
how
know,
was it? So when was the
it was
first
okay.
time you met Snoop Dogg?
When I first met him, we was coming out of the store in Watts. And the motherfucker said, "Damn, Snoop, there go your twin." He said, "What?" He said, "Man, look at that motherfucker." And the motherfucker was like, "Damn, nigga, you look just like this motherfucker." I said, "I don't know this motherfucker." He said, "You'll know him in a minute." And
So how did y'all how did you end up finding out that he was your cousin?
through my family, my great aunts, through them.
Oh, y'all ain't put two and two together and
Not
start
right then and
not right
there,
then and there.
but I had to research it.
Right.
You know, anytime you do something in life, you research what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to the bottom of everything because it's like a needle in a haystack. You got to find it.
Right.
And it's hard to find a needle in a haystack. Am I correct?
Right. You're correct. It's hard to find a needle in a haystack. That's what they said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got Slim talking about the needle in the haystack. You got to research it because
You
it's
got
fine.
to.
Right.
You got to build it up. You know, you got to build that momentum up. So you got to keep searching and moving, hey, moving, hey, moving, hey. And then all of a sudden you say, oh, guess what? I found it. You know?
so when How many times have you had an encounter with Snoop?
4.
4 times?
Yeah, 4. Because I be here, Mississippi. I be in St. Bernardino. I be in Miami. Because I
Right.
got peoples in Miami. I got peoples in Georgia.
Right.
I try to visit all my family, you know.
All your encounters was they in California? Have you seen him here in the
Yeah, I've
city?
seen him here at
Okay.
concerts and all that. The boy is Bob Cole.
He be when he see you, he be like, or cuz, what up, cuz? This my ugly ass cousin that look like me.
We just be, hey, look, we kick it, but I don't be trying to hound him, you
No,
know?
I know. I know you.
That's one thing I don't do, you know? Like, I remember I went to Caesar Palace, seen Kid Rock, right?
Right.
Only reason I ain't fuck with Kid Rock because of who he fuck with.
Right.
Who he fuck with?
Trump. What?
White Boy Rick.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
White Boy Rick did what? Tell on everybody.
Right.
That's why I don't fuck with Kid Rock. I don't even like his music. I went home and threw all his tapes, all his CDs away.
So and also too, you did a not, I ain't gonna say no little stint. How much time you do on the joint?
25 years.
25
Yeah.
straight.
Yes. 79 to 205.
79 to 205. You did 25.
I was
straight.
19 when I went in there.
Oh wow. That's when I went in. I went in at 19. I went in 19. I did 15 years, 6 months.
But I went in that mug. They sent me to Riverside Correctional Facility in Ionia. From there, we started a ride in quarantine. Then they sent me to MR. 1981, we started the 81 riot.
Where at MR?
Yes. We initiated the riot in 81. Then they locked me up in the hole. Then they shot me to Marquette.
Cross the Mackinac.
And I stayed in there for 2 years in the hole.
For inciting the riot?
Yeah. And assault on staff. Then they shot me to Jackson.
That's where you did most of your bit at?
Yeah. I walked in Jackson. I was locked in 4 West. 4 block. The most dangerous block.
Yeah, 4 block. Yeah.
It was the most dangerous block. First day I got in there, I watched a guy get killed.
So you was locked up with, Blood West?
Blood West came from Chicago, came up to Ben Harbor and killed all them boys. Blood West, Davidson Eel, Stephen Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I know Papa Dupree, Frank Usher, Doc Holliday, Red Freeman, Maserati Rick, Demetrius Holloway. Most of us came from the Brewster Projects.
Right.
You remember World?
Yeah, I remember that.
Benji Kincaid. You know he came home this year, only stayed 5 months out here and went back. He back in there. Guess what he got?
What?
LIFE. He doing another life bit. He got busted with some dope, a gun, and some money. Knowing the governor gave him that parole.
Right.
But then you gonna come out here and jack it off? But I came out here in 205 and it's 226. I'm still out here.
You out here. You out here.
So why motherfucker can't make it out here?
You out here.
He want to walk around and they want to walk around in a circle every day. Can't go from this corner to that corner and then turn the corner. You want to walk around in circles. You boys better wake up. Because you're going to end up dying in there. And the world going to die in there this time. They'll never let him back up.
Right.
Because
and they didn't change that word to truth and sentence.
Right.
If you got 25, you got 30, you got 40, you doing 40.
And then another thing, You can't even smoke a cigarette in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they got them boys that going crazy.
Remember we used to wear street clothes in there?
Yeah.
You can't even wear them no more. You got to wear a blue suit with an orange stripe down the sleeve.
Oh yeah.
So, look, they governing you. And then if you work in there, you only making $3 and some a day.
Yeah, if you lucky, you know what I mean? Like that's top notch. That's top pay.
Yeah, in there for a porter, $3 or
No,
something.
for what's the name? Like if you was working in the kitchen, you was making like $100 a week. I mean a month. You know what I mean? Some was making 150 to
Right,
depend the cook or
because you
something
doing all the
or
cooking.
something like
Not
that. The
only was
cook,
you
a cook
doing the
assistant,
cooking for the inmates, you was cooking for the staff too.
all that.
Yeah, you was cooking for the staff. Even the warden ate in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
He even walked up in the kitchen and got a plate.
Yeah, but I heard that stuff didn't change. Like it's private. They done turned it over to a private. They say guys don't even go to the chow hall no more.
Yes, they do.
No, listen to me.
Certain joints,
No,
they do.
I'm talking about now. Like I got guys calling, they
They changed it.
Yeah, they don't go to the chow hall. They cook up almost every, you know what I mean?
But that's what I was doing. I really wasn't going to the chow hall eating the food because my mother and my sisters and my brothers was taking care of me.
Right.
And then see, I started working in the chow hall at first. And then I started seeing how them guys were doing the food. They were spitting in it and everything. And feeding to people.
Yeah.
And that wasn't cool at all.
No, for sure. For sure. When when you came home, what you do when you got home?
When I came home, I moved over there on Grisdale and Van Dyke.
Right.
Moved over there with my sister. Till I got myself situated, I started doing construction work. I started working because I had vowed to myself I would never go back.
Right.
And I kept that vow.
Right.
You know, although I was hot-headed, hard-headed when I was young, but that woke me up for real. When that judge gave me 25 to 80 years, I woke up in the courtroom. Whoa, what?
Hold on, y'all. Let's see what my dog talking about. We on the podcast. We got Slim, the triple OG Snoop cousin. You feel me? Right here, giving his story. Yeah, I mean, did 25 straight in the bean. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So we got the triple OG Slim. You feel me? Yeah, hey, the triple. We up at the shop, B. We up at the shop if you around.
I am. Call me when you log off.
All right.
Okay.
All right, B. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I put in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, I got one daughter. She in her 40s. She work at Henry Ford Hospital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was locked up when she was born.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurted me, man.
Right.
So I did everything in my power to stay out of trouble.
So,
After the 81 ride, I wouldn't do shit. All I did was stay in the law library, read the law books, went to my cell, turned the news on because I needed to know what was going on out here.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Excuse me. When you came home, she was what, 25?
Mm-hmm.
She was 25.
Yeah.
Dig that.
And I'm proud of her though.
No, that's what's up.
You know, I'm always look up to my daughter with respect. I don't allow nobody to cuss around my grandkids. She got 2 kids.
Right.
Don't nobody cuss around them. I don't play that. I will smack the spit out your ass. I'm serious. You know, I will smack the spit out their head.
Right.
You gonna respect my grandkids. And I told her, man, you put your hands on my daughter, I'm home now. You ain't gonna like it. Yeah, not.
But you gotta understand also too. You gotta understand also too that if he do that and she keep going back to him, then
I gotta just release it.
right. Then you just gotta let that go.
Right. But then he already told me, he said, Bubba, I'll never do that. I would never put my hands on your daughter. He said, I swear on that. Sometimes she pissed me off, I just walk away and go somewhere and just chill.
Right.
Because I have, I don't even use the word be to no woman. Because the way my mama, my grandmother, my aunties raised me.
Right.
They told me a bee is a four-legged animal or a complainer. If you look at Webster, that's what it says. A bee can be a man too. If he complaining a lot, he can be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
he complaining. He constantly running his mouth. You know?
No, I got you.
And that's how I was raised.
Right.
You know? I was raised to learn how to cook, clean, everything. You know? And work.
So how old is you now, Snoop?
66.
I mean, Snoop, cousin, Slim.
66. Double six.
66.
I just turned 66 last year. I'll be 67 this year, and I'm still here.
What was your birthday?
November 23rd, 1959.
I guess that's why me and you get along. Guess what my birthday is?
What?
November 22nd.
Oh, man.
November 22nd is November 23rd. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's probably why.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But then you notice me, I'm really not a real talkable motherfucker.
Right.
Mostly just laid back because I like to listen at people's conversation and I can weed it out what's true and what's not true.
Right.
But if you talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you can't understand nothing nobody's saying.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know, that's why I be looking. People be like, my nephews and me over there. Yeah. Damn, man, goddamn, chill out. I'm trying to think. How the fuck could I think and you study running your mouth? But this had woo. Like when my great niece got killed, Raven, January the 1st. Remember I told you about that?
Yep.
And her boyfriend killed her because she told him she was pregnant.
Because that was on the news, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he killed her on New Year's.
Yeah, that was on the news.
And man, that shit hurted, dude. I cried for a week. And sometimes I still find myself crying.
Right.
Because she was like part of me. She was like part of my heart, you know? Raven Mosley.
Right.
You know, so I don't. Two of his brothers got killed, though. The guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got killed. Now, he waiting to go to prison.
The trial. They found him guilty already?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he guilty already.
So he just waiting to go to prison.
He going to sentence, then they gonna give him. That's a double murder.
Right.
Because of her and the baby. It's 2 counts of first degree murder.
He booked.
He booked. He won't see the streets.
Right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, man. That was messed up.
It was fucked up, man.
That was messed up, bro.
I couldn't even go look in a coffin, dude.
Straight up.
I couldn't. I walked in there and just said my blessings and walked out. Everybody was telling me, "Where you going, Unc?" I can't do it.
All right.
And then his family was in there, and I'm like, "What the fuck is y'all doing here? Huh? What the fuck is y'all doing here? When you could have stopped that shit." Because she had been complaining about him jumping on her all the time and all that shit. The family could have stopped him, but they didn't. They just let it go on and on and on and on. Until he got fed up and he just pulled a pistol out and pop, pop. And that was it.
My cousin had got killed by her boyfriend. Arguing, he pulled out a pistol. Like she turned around and walked away and shot her in the head. Like, asshole.
I remember back in the 80s, my nephew named Maurice Mosley, his daughter got killed on Promenade. Her name was Peaches. Her mama's name was Shaquana. Shaquana was in the kitchen doing hair. This guy named Eastwood came up. Peaches was playing on the porch. And Eastwood went in there and killed Shaquana in the kitchen. When he came out, Peaches heard the gunshots. She wasn't that stupid. She knew a gunshot. And when he came out, she was on the porch. He turned the gun on her and killed her. She was 2 years old.
Oh, wow.
She on first, they play her on first 48 hours all the time. You know?
Right.
And her grave is right there behind hangar number 8 at City Airport.
Let's see.
You know? It's so crazy, man, what a motherfucker goes through in life, man. You know?
Hold on 1 minute. Just talk to the people while I grab this bag of t-shirts, man.
Yeah, folks, this is what we're going through in life. Life of mud. The way I look at it, you got to stay above water, not below. In order to survive out here. You know? I've seen so many people die in my life that it hurts. It really does. But what us black people got to do is come together. Quit trying to kill each other. That's what we got to do.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, start respecting each other.
Y'all heard it from the Triple OG. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all, you know what I mean? Slim done been through it. He done been through it. He done been through the racism. He done been to prison. He done been through the crime, all that.
Poverty. Poverty. Don't forget poverty.
Who?
Poverty.
Poverty. Oh, yeah, poverty. Yeah.
Realize that.
Mm-hmm.
We done been through that. We done dealt with everything in life, but some of us more stronger than others.
Yeah.
Like, they just jumped on my homeboy over there on Fleming's in Outer Drive, right?
Yeah.
They beat this boy senseless. I mean, his whole head was swollen. Guess what happened? I was on my way over there, And the first thing you know, they ran up on me. Oh, they just jumped on Robert. They just jumped on Robert. Who? There they go running. I said, okay, don't worry about it. They gonna get theirs.
Some young boys.
Yeah. We ain't gotta touch them, but they gonna get theirs because you know they say karma is what? A motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna hit you. And when karma hits you, ain't no stopping it. It's over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And see, look, I'd have been shot 3 times.
You been shot twice? Three times?
I'd have been in a coma twice. I got stabbed in prison right here. You see that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The guy jumped out of the laundry car in prison, thinking I was another guy, and stabbed me, but the knife locked in between my bones. So he couldn't pull it out.
Damn.
But he ain't last that long though.
You got with it?
I ain't have to do nothing. World then did. Them boys was all doing natural life.
Right.
So I didn't have to do nothing. And then by me being the youngest up in there, I was only 20 when I went inside Jackson. You had to be 25 years old to go in Jackson. I was 20.
Oh, they sent you in early?
Because of me assaulting the police in MR.
Oh. Yeah. Cause
They said, you want to be grown? We got a place for you.
They sent you to Jackson.
They sent me straight to Jackson, straight to 4 block.
4 block.
No 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They sent you straight to 4 block.
Straight to 4. I walked in 4 block. You got 4 tiers. You got base, first, second, third, fourth. Really 5. You count base. That's 5. They put me on the 3rd tier. Then some police was coming like Winston. This correction officer Winston was like, oh, so you like assaulting police, huh? I said, man, get the fuck out my face. Don't go on, man. Why you agitate me? That's what you're doing. You trying to agitate me. He told me, okay, we got something for you down here. I said, you ain't got nothing down here for me. He told me, yeah, okay, try to stab me or jump on me. I said, all right, man, just leave me alone, man. Let me relax, man.
Right. So they was trying to antagonize you, huh?
Every day he came up there fucking with me. So one day he on base. I come out for chow. He told me, yeah, I got something for you on the yard. I started whooping his ass. I started whooping him. You got something for me on the yard? Okay. You get yours first.
Right.
Then I get mine second.
Right.
After I whooped him, I went out there on the yard. Got it, bled in the crowd. They came and got me. Took me to 6 Park. Locked me in the hole. I'm in the hole. And I'm looking at them. What y'all gonna do now? Whoop my ass all night?
Right.
What are y'all gonna do? But at that time, we had a trick, right? You get butt naked, put all petroleum jelly on your body, so every time they try to grab you, you slip out. you slip out.
Right.
You know? They said, no, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. But I think Winston's gonna try you. Oh, he can try me if he want to. Man, I fucked him up. They showed me pictures of him on his phone. I was like, shit, fuck it. I stayed in 4 block for 6 months. I stayed in the hole for 6 months. I came out. They put me in my same cell. I was back in my same cell. Then we had this correction officer named Kim Connor. She used to come up there and say, don't worry about it. I got my eyes on you. Then you had this one white girl police officer. Her name was Sharon Youngin. She worked midnight.
Right.
So she said, Kim already told me, don't even worry about it. You good.
About them trying to come in and sneak
Right,
you or
and
something.
kill me.
Right.
You know,
'Cause
that
they-
was the whole point. You know, if you jump on one of them, it's just like if you jump on the police in Detroit, they gonna send somebody to kill you in your cell.
Mhm.
That is mandatory, and that's a point for real
That's a law among them.
among them. It's not among thieves. You know what I'm saying? It is not like that. Like, look what Dave Bean did. He bought where they was building the new Wayne County Jail, right?
Right.
He bought that property. The juvenile detention center across from the new Wayne County Jail they had already built.
Yeah.
He bought that. He bought Frank Murphy Hall of Justice. All that being moved to West Warren. Right there on Russell and Warren. And guess what they're going to call it?
What?
The Justice Center. The county jails, the morgue, juvenile detention.
But how is they gonna do that? You said West Warren in Detroit?
Right here on Warren and Russell. All it's the Justice Center now. Wayne County is not going to even exist downtown. Just like 13.
Oh, so they take so what they doing is they want to take the county, all that stuff out of downtown.
Right. And put it here on Russell and Warren. Everything going to be right there. They going to build tunnels where they can walk you back and forth, back and forth. Yes. You didn't know that, did you? That's something new to you. Because you know, juvenile court is right there off the E-way in Warren. The old juvenile detention center is right there on Russell and Warren with that big brick wall. Then you got to realize you also got what? What is that? From Chicago, it's like Fort Knox. They make money and shit, destroy money.
We don't have to fact check that.
Yeah, you know, it's Chicago Federal Reserve. That's what it is. Chicago Federal Reserve is right there between the E-way and Russell. That's where it's at. Because you drive past it, you can see it. And they got body sensors all across the park, the yard.
All that.
Hey,
Well, y'all heard Slim. He said they about to move that. I told him,
everything is moving from downtown.
Okay.
They been buying up everything.
I'm going to have to fact check that, Slim.
Fact check it. And watch what? Watch what they going to tell you.
Watch what they going to tell me. We gonna check that out.
Yeah, you
heard
got
that clearly.
Check that out.
My co-host clearly he couldn't make it, but tell him to check that out.
Yeah, you better make sure you check it out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be called the Justice Center. Everything gonna be there. Court.
Did you watch that on the news?
Yes. When Dave Bean bought that, they told me who bought that. The new Wayne County Jail they was building. That's why they ain't building it no more. Remember they had started the structure on it?
Yeah.
They canceled it. Dave Bean paid that money.
Dave Bean, that guy, huh?
Man, Dave Bean he got part of Greektown. You know that?
Mm-mm.
You got to look him up. Look, Dave Bean is that guy, man. That motherfucker got so much money. I think he washed his butt with $100 bills. I'm serious, man. It fucked me up when I found out that he had bought it. Because I was talking to the supervisor at the construction site right there on Bobian and Gratiot. I said, damn, man, why y'all stop working? He said, oh, we got another site we going to. I said, where? He said, over there on Warren.
So he put it on the floor.
He told me. He said, yeah, we building over there now.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it from Slim, so we gonna fact check that, make sure. But hey, he said it's happening, but we gonna fact check it. I ain't never heard of it though, but I ain't not to say that
But
it
I'm
ain't
saying,
true. But
why did they stop?
Right.
They could have been done with that
Yeah.
that county jail. But now ain't no bricks up there no more. No center blocks, nothing.
Took it down.
They took all that shit down.
They took it down.
Man, remember they had them big blocks sitting
Yeah.
there? They not there no more.
Dig that.
If you ride past them motherfuckers now, they probably got a crater dug up in that motherfucker for the basement.
Dig that. Hey y'all. Well, we about ready to wrap this up. You know what I mean? We want to thank our special guest, Slim. Slim also, his trades is what you do. Let the people know what type of work
I
you
do
do.
construction work. I fix them houses. I do roofing, plumbing, lights, gas, waters, and lawn care.
And lawn care. He do stuff around here, y'all. Help you clean, lawn care, chop trees, all that. So
I gotta keep busy.
Triple double OG. Slim, the special guest on Dead and Now podcast. You know what I mean? We appreciate you coming and telling your story and letting people know. You feel me?
My life been hectic, but I'm surviving.
Right.
That's one thing about life. You gotta be strong in life. You can't be weak. You gotta, like I say, you gotta stay above water, not below.
Exactly.
Once you go below, that's it. It's over with.
Right.
But as long as you stay above, you're gonna keep swimming.
And y'all heard that note. Then and Now podcast. We out. Y'all tune in on Mondays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Share live.